Hey lovelies, Gershi here once again. I want to say thank you so much if you're a returning sub. If you've just joined our family here, I want to say thank you very, very much. I don't take none of you for granted. I see those likes, I see those comments, and I see the shares. And I want to say thank you so very much for being part of me here. Well, guys, in today's video, it is something that is very, very special and dear and close to my heart, since I am that one person that is very passionate about issues that concern us Black people and the stereotypes that I hear out there. So we are going to watch this one video together and then we're going to talk about it. And I want you guys to let me know what you think.
This is why white people are afraid of Black people.
I was brought up in, quote, Bedford-Stuyvesant in my town. But I would like to say what scares us is I think we hear violence.
The young lady said she's afraid of violence. And isn't it sad that we who have been the victims of so much violence, now whites fear violence from us? We do not have a history of killing white people. White people have a history of killing us. See? And what you fear, may I say this, sir? What you fear, and it's a deep guilt thing that white folks suffer. You are afraid that if we ever come to power, we will do to you and your fathers what you and your people have done to us. And I think you are judging us by the state of your own mind, and that is not necessarily the mind of Black people.
How sad that in 2024, in the 21st century, such people still exist. And they even raise their voices to actually be heard. And how ironical that of all people, you have the audacity to say you hear violence when you hear Black people. How sad. In the entire history of humanity, you are known for the horrendous evils and crimes that you have committed against humanity. Not only people that are in the United States, not only people that are in Europe, but everywhere else in the world where you guys are the majority. How in the world do you turn a blind eye on the police brutality that still happens to date, where literally a person has to walk watching their back, where not smiling can actually make you come off as a criminal or as part of a gang? Where even in public spaces, these people, the people that you're talking about, are still discriminated against. The same people that you took out of their continent, rooted, stole, kidnapped them, killed children, raped women, killed men, destabilized their homes and left chaos. And you are still doing the same thing to date. And you have the audacity to say you are scared. What are you scared of? Oh, have you realized how unique the Black race is? Have you realized that this race cannot just be erased just like that, that it cannot be wiped? Is that what scares you? Is it the fact that even wherever you take them, they can still thrive regardless of the conditions you have subjected them? How do you turn yourself into a victim when you have innocent bloodshed on your hands? I am not talking about just the past. I am talking of the past, the present, and still probably the future. How manipulative of you to come out and bravely stand and you say you are scared. Do you know what it means to raise a kid in the West, where you have to tell them when you're driving, you have to put your hands where the cops see them when they stop you? Do you know how hard that is? Like they bully us because of our color. Like, well, you guys, how do you turn a blind eye on all of these things and then you say you hear violence? What are you talking about? What are you talking about exactly? I want to know. How in the world do you even forget the fact that even on the continent and the wars that are ongoing, all of this destabilization is being caused by you? You are still stealing, you're still causing civil wars, you're still causing coups, you're still killing leaders. You're still not availing the same equal opportunities to black people as you have them. There are spaces that you are not allowed to enter. There are jobs and opportunities that you're not availed. But then someone comes out to say, we hear violence. How pathetic. How do you turn yourself into a victim? But let me tell you something. For me, it doesn't shock me. It does not surprise me. Because in the entire history of humanity, all that you have done is manipulate. There's nothing that you have in your hands that has been acquired truthfully and with fairness. Nothing. When still black people are thrown in prison for no good reason and they don't even find justice. The justice system is not designed for them. And you say you are scared of violence. When they open up their mouth and they are loud, I know black people are loud. Do you feel like those are sharp edges? And how dare you be scared of someone that literally has no weapon? The weapons are in your hands and you take lives as if they are, nothing. I know it's not because you're just trying to cover up, but the world has gotten to know everything. And the young people that you probably are trying to manipulate in not to focus and see the things that you've done. It's a generation of people that are very curious and they probably have gotten to know the type of people that you were and the picture that you've been putting out there, making yourselves look as the perfect picture of humanity and then the other people as the worst. No, it has come out and there's nothing else that you're gonna cover up anymore. Brothers and sisters, if somebody gets scared of you without a weapon in your hands, that is supposed to show you how peculiar of a race that you are, how special and unique you are, and how your strength is not just in your words, but in just your entirety. If they are already scared of us, even before us focusing on ourselves and working together, coming together and discovering our strength and uniting, what about when we come together as a people and start taking care of each other, start looking out for each other just like they are doing? We are going to become a force to reckon. That's why for us that are on the continent, we are saying, go, go, go. We are proud of you. We are proud of your resilience. We are proud of your efforts that you have put out there and you've not allowed these people to take advantage of you. I know we have lost a lot of our brothers and our sisters, but for you, the remnants, we are proud that you guys have not accepted to be silenced. We are proud that you guys have not given up. We are proud that you guys, because of your resilience, your fighting and everything, you have influenced us even from afar. Like, oh my gosh, you have influenced us even from afar to stand for ourselves as a people and raise our voices as well. You have set trends and you have, brought a sense of identity discovery and reflection, and us accepting and loving this melanin. I want to say we are so proud of you. So my call to every black person out there, whether you're in Jamaica, whether you like everywhere, if you have the capacity of traveling and coming to the continent, come. If you have the capacity to raise your voice, to unite us as a people, it is time. It is no time for us as a people to engage in tearing and putting ourselves apart, but it is time for us to realize that we have so many things in common. And the people that are trying to fight us, they are going to use any tactic. They used the guns, they used their words, and stole, they rooted, they are still killing, they are still destroying. But it is time for us not to engage in just wars where we are tearing each other, but to bring ourselves as a people. Our differences are there, yes, because we have different cultures, that is the reality. But we have so many things that we have in common. We have so many similarities that can bring us together as a people, and that should be our strength. Yes, reality is Africa is not perfect, but how about you first of all escape the system and see what it means to live outside the bubble of the West, of the system that has been designed to keep you in slavery. Like, it's not for everyone, okay? It's not going to be for everyone. But the one that feels the call, come and see how beautiful it is. Come and see how it is to live a life where small things in life matter. Come and see how it is, how you can actually live happily without stressing over mortgage, taxes, and stuff like that. Come and see how you can liberate yourself as an individual. Let's put the forces together. Let's come to the continent. And once you come to the continent and you fall in love with this continent, they are going to realize, oh, all the tactics they used, they have failed. And because of that, we are going to know how exactly to better ourselves as a people. We are going to reclaim who we are, and everything that we are, and everything that we stand for as a people. And before you know, we are going to be an unbreakable force together, and starting to appreciate the diversity that is in the black race, whether Ghanaian, Nigerian, Congolese, Senegalese, Gambian, Ugandan, Kenyan, Tanzanian, like once we start appreciating us as a people, sooner or later, we are going to realize that we will not need none of them to validate us. We are going to realize that we will not need to be catered by their system, because we would have created our own system that works and caters for us. We would have realized that we have invented solutions that are meant to fix us, the black race, as a people, not look for what they have to plan for us. We are going to realize that we don't need to bow to none of them because of what we have been capable of coming up with. We are going to realize, for us that are on the continent of Africa, we are going to realize that we don't need to go to their countries, that even in Africa here, you can make an organic, beautiful, authentic life. Let us tap into the power of community. Before you know, we are going to realize that we don't need to go to their countries. They will be coming and seeking for solutions. They will be coming to this continent seeking for food. Away with their stereotypes, we are not going to focus on whatever they are saying. We are going forward. If you have your passport, collect yourself and pack your bags, save, do your homework. Yes, I always say, do your homework and come. Otherwise, guys, what do you think of the video? I want you to let me know of your thoughts. I want you to let me know, those of you that have been on the continent. I would love to hear stories of people that say, I have been to the continent this many times, I've been there this once, I've been to this country. And tell me, let us know of your experiences in the comment section. Wherever you are as a black person, whenever you think of coming to the continent of Africa, I want you to know that we consider you as a brother, we consider you as a sister, we consider you as our relatives. We love you, and whenever you feel like coming, please make sure you come. If you have any questions about the videos that I must do, like I must make for you, if there's anything that you are interested in particularly, please leave it in the suggestion in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up if you find it informative, and of course share it. And yes, guys, I'll see you in another one. If you haven't subscribed, I had forgotten that one. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I will see you in another one. Bye.